Beginning from August 2023, the new so-called Introx Discovery system was launched for users at the HFMT. This software replaced the previous systems and offers a clean and modernized user interface, which is explained in the following video. To access the Introx system at HFMT Cologne, you can either check out the widget on the landing page of the HFMT library, or alternatively use the following URL. You will find a tool now that enables literature searches in the catalog of the HFMT library on the one hand, and rudimentary administration options for your library user profile on the other hand. Please note, however, that you must first log into Introx with your university email address and the corresponding password. Once you have done this, you should be able to view your current loans, reservations, renewals, fees, and the personal data associated with your library profile in Introx's user section. If available, you can also access your usage history here. In addition, if you saved individual titles from the catalog as favorites, which allows you to remember and find these titles more quickly and easily, you can manage the corresponding list here. How exactly this works is demonstrated in a later section of this video. In case you have incurred any library fees, these can only be paid by bank transfer to the following account. However, it may take some time after transferring the fees until the amount shown in Introx finally disappears. To make sure that you are not unjustly excluded from borrowing new items during that period, it is sufficient to show an appropriate dated transfer confirmation to the personnel at the library counter in such cases. In order to borrow media from the HFMT library, the respective items must be available in the catalog. That means they need to be available for borrowing and must neither be reserved nor borrowed by other users at the same time. If you have searched for a title using the query line on the Introx system, colored icons next to the search results will tell you whether the corresponding titles are currently available. Please note that the catalog system not only displays physical holdings, i.e. books available in print, but also online sources. If you are interested in specific types of media, you can use the filter criteria at the side of this page to control which results are displayed. If, for example, you only want to see literature available online for which you do not have to come through the library, this can be done with a few clicks in the search options. However, if you are interested in a specific physical medium, you can borrow it directly in Introx if it is available, reserve it if it is currently on loan but generally available, or bookmark it and save it for later if you just need the bibliographical details. The latter is possible by clicking on the respective buttons or the star symbol next to the title entry. If you want to borrow the literature you have researched, you can use the drop-down menu to specify from which HFMT location you would like to collect it. In Introx, literature research can be carried out using a variety of parameters such as author names or titles, but also unique IDs such as ISSN. Please note that immediately after a loan has been made in Introx, before you have actually received the item, a note about the loan will appear in your history and the item will be displayed as loaned to other users in the catalog. After you have in fact received the item, the actual loan period begins to count. However, please note that if you wait too long between putting an order and collecting your item, the order will be automatically deleted. Unfortunately, you cannot cancel a loan yourself via Introx, so be sure that you want the item when you borrow it, and if a cancellation is necessary, please make sure to write a message to the library as soon as possible. You will also be informed of successful borrowing, changes to borrowing conditions, fees, etc. by email to the unique HFMT email address assigned to your name. If your literature search in the library catalog of HFMT Cologne has not yielded satisfactory results, you can extend your search in Introx to other selected institutions in Cologne, NRW, or Germany. If you still do not find what you're looking for, you can submit an acquisition request to the HFMT library. If you want to, please use the appropriate form available at the library desk, or send an email to bibliothek@hfmt-köln.de. Bibliographical entries of literature can be exported via the Introx system into common citation formats, for which a click on the corresponding icon of the title entry is sufficient. You can then choose between different citation schemes and export formats. Since the Introx system can be personalized for your own use and displays your personal data after logging in, we strongly advise that you log out manually after using Introx on public library computers. You can do so by using the same yellow button you used to log in at the beginning of a session. If you have any further specific questions about using the Introx system or the lending procedure as such, do not hesitate to write to this address or contact the staff at the counter during the library's opening hours.